love ranking episodes.
I'm Brian. I like ranking episodes.
I'm Dan, and I also love ranking episodes. And this is the
Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host his podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Deck the Hallmark. August has come to a close, which means it's time for another ranking episode.
We always do at the end of August.
Close
at the end of August, we always do a ranking episode. We've talked about it.
I just realized
it's been on the calendar for a month.
Well, what happened was we were late with the first one. The first one went through the end of April, which is not a quarter. That's a third. And so now we're just doing it by third.
Now we're doing it by thirds.
Because
then we did one in July.
No, we didn't do one in July. So we haven't done one since.
This is two-thirds.
The first one. So this is...
so we've got all the movies of May, June, July, August.
My word.
4.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Doing another third here.
Doing another
Second third.
So I felt better about it. I forgot. I like it. I like it
forgot.
better.
You were still wrong. This is different wrong.
This is a different kind of wrong.
That's right.
It's a different kind of wrong.
We are. I know we got to get started here, Frank, because we got a lot to do. And I will say, philo.tv/DTH. This is a visual medium.
Must see.
You really have to see this. If you're listening in the car, this might not make as much sense. Two things that I just want to say off the bat. First of all, the movies we've already ranked, the 19 movies we've already ranked, all are moving down. We're going to have to make another tier lower because the movies that we've watched since are way better. That's just my initial thought. And second of all, my second initial thought was, we have these 3 Christmas movies. Don't they normally go in a separate ranking, or are we ranking them with all these regs?
They'll be a part of the Christmas ranking, yes.
But
this one?
I don't think we do them with this ranking because it's a whole thing where you're like, I still like a Christmas movie better than all these other movies, and I don't think we put them in there normally.
Right.
I don't know what we did last year.
I don't think we
There's
did.
an easy way to look it up, but anyway.
But I'm saying we got a lot to do. We could not do the Christmas ones, which, I'm going to be arguing hard for Very Vermont at the bottom of the dumpster fire list.
I'm not ready for that argument.
And so it's one of those things where we could not skip the hassle, but postpone the hassle until we do the Christmas ones.
It's fine.
Okay, great. Glad we did it.
Meeting adjourned?
That's right. We did it.
Great.
Big boy business meeting. Done and done. All right.
No.
You don't? Oh, no.
I don't know. I mean,
but they're Christmas.
The episode's going to be plenty long enough.
It's not about length. It's about principle.
Have we done it before?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can look it up right now. I could look it up right now.
So
while
I
do
deli
that,
counter one day.
While I do that, how about one of you explain what this is, and then also give the rundown of where we are so far.
So here's the deal. We rank these movies. We argue about it. We debate. We do all the fun stuff. We put them into one of 5 categories. The best category is real movie territory. The next category is big fun, maybe 6. The next category after that is standard feels. The next category after that is bad. And the last category is dumpster fire.
Dumpster.
A couple of rules that we have for the ranking. Rule number 1, there has to be an equal number of movies in all categories. So that means we can't, even if 10 movies deserve to be in real movie territory.
Take Me Back to Christmas was on the list.
Take Me Back to Christmas was on the list?
Was on the list.
Then we're doing it. That's easy.
Set.
We
Adjourned.
Yeah, we did it. Great.
Yep. Get the gavel.
Gavelled. Great. That's number 1. The second thing that we have to do is I think we've had this thing to where a movie that's already been ranked can't go lower than another movie that's already been ranked.
That's right.
So we could move Romance with a Twist down to bad, but we would have to move all those other movies in standard feels down as well.
That's right.
Correct?
That's right. It can move tiers, but can't move lower than it. And then
it is in relation to the other movies.
In its category now.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the current list.
Yeah, so here's the list. At the top of the list, the best movie we've seen so far through April, Blind Date Book Club. Then True Justice, Something Files. Then
Family Ties.
Family Ties, that's it. An American in Austin. Then Crimes of Fashion, Killer Clutch.
That's a new tier, though.
Big Fun Baby 6.
That's right.
And then after that, Sense and Sensibility. Then after that, A Scottish Love Scheme. Then after that, Shifting Gears somehow. Yeah. Then we go to Standard Feels.
I think we know
Romance with a Twist. Then after that, Paging Mr. Darcy. Then after that, Crime Time Freefall. Then after that, Betty's Bad Luck in Love. Down to Bad. We got One Bad Apple. We have Love and Jane. We have Falling New Heights.
Falling into.
Can we
Falling
zoom in
love
on this?
in Niagara.
No? I don't know.
After that, we have the Lost Plant. What is
The
Lost
Lost
Locket. The Legend of the Lost Locket.
Dumpster
Then we go
Fire.
down to Dumpster Fire. Easter Bloom should have been last.
Absolutely.
Taste of Love. Then we have.
How did I do
Brandon's
that?
fingerprints are all over this.
No. We all agreed. Taste of Love, I probably wouldn't agree with you, but those bottom two should be the bottom two. That's the Gilded Age. What is that one?
Gilded
The
Age
Newport
Mystery.
Gilded Newport Mysteries and Love on the Right Course are
I don't
easily
know.
the worst two.
I don't know what deal I made with the devil to get an Easter bloom up there, but I'm proud that
You're
I
going
did.
to pay for that one,
No,
man.
that's where I had Easter Bloom too.
Okay, great.
I have it
Easter Bloom 2?
two.
Wait
the
don't
deuce.
you dare.
I think I had Easter Bloom and Taste of Love switch, but I definitely had those other two at the bottom of the list.
Great.
But you know what? There's some bad movies I just mentioned, Brian. Some like
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
been a bad year. Better second, third though.
Yeah,
up what I'm
I
putting
agree
down.
with that. That's right. It's accurate.
How many movies do we have? By the end of the day, how many movies do we have?
We got 21 more, and we have 19 already on the list. So it'll be 40 total, 8 per section.
I love it. That's
8
clear
per
as
section.
crystal. Up first is Curious Caterer Failed
Failed
Plans.
plans. Foiled plans.
Foiled plans.
Failed foiled plans.
No.
Foiled
next
plans.
next week, once we get the channel fixed, we will have you read them.
Foiled plans. But
Andrew
also,
and, Nikki?
I got to be honest, this is a really good movie. It's the best Curious Caterer, which means, in my
Yeah.
opinion, it's definitely better than Crimes of Fashion. And I think it was maybe as good, if not better, than True Justice. So, but a lot of these movies are moving down. They just are.
I liked Crimes of Fashion.
You liked it more than Foiled Plans, which you said was the best
That
Curious
was
Caterer.
the mouse one. Remember all those
Remember
mice?
the mice?
You
Yes.
think Killer Clutch was better than the
I
best
just like
Curious
to.
Caterer?
I just like to have conversation.
That's all.
Okay,
We're
well,
just
that's what
talking.
this is.
We're
It's
just
an
talking,
idea.
guys.
This
I
is what
just
this
think
is.
that maybe. I think maybe it is.
Okay. I liked Crimes of Fashion.
Same.
I think it
I
was
think
a good twist.
my problem with
Foiled Plans is a really good movie.
Yeah, but remember it got weird at the end with the
dad
guy
showing
in
back up
yeah.
from prison.
That's it.
There was a man living in the walls.
Yeah.
Those
Onion.
snowplows, you could hear them
But dude,
outside of the
for a
morning.
bottle episode movie, and you got Nikki DeLoach and you got Andrew Walker, and they
Andrew
kiss.
W. Walker.
And there's like, I think that movie is miles better than Killer Clutch.
Okay.
I think it. I
Miles?
Yes. Yeah. I
Well,
don't think it's
Bigfoot maybe
close.
6 a mile wide, so.
Oh, I think it. I
It's
think
a mile
it's not,
wide and a mile deep.
Yeah.
Hear what I'm saying?
Country
No, I'm
mile.
not saying that. I think it might end up for me in real movie territory.
What?
If real movie territory is my top 8 movies of the year,
Yep.
there's the only movie that I would have ahead of it on the board is Blind Date Book Club.
Okay.
Save room for Vermont Christmas.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just think that there's a case to be made
Yeah.
for
The first thing you have to decide is where it on your list is it. Forget the category.
well, clearly American and Austin's throwing me for a little bit of a loop here
Yeah.
because
Well,
I
yeah.
hate the
was a
Austin
lot of fun.
family.
That movie was the best one.
Except
of
for
the-
Stone Cold.
sure
He can
was.
stay.
Yeah.
Um,
the bottom line.
That's good.
Throw me a beer. Fine. Let's throw it up in real movie territory. That's fine.
Where you want to put it?
Above American and Austin. If we're moving it ahead of Crimes of Fashion,
Yeah, I like it there. I like True Justice a lot. They're both Nikki DeLoach movies. That's a toss up to me. Where would you have it?
I would have at the beginning of Big Fun, maybe 6, but
Let's see where it goes,
You know.
though. It can go. It's going to, I mean,
oh,
I'm
branching.
just doing something I shouldn't do. I'm thinking ahead.
yeah.
I gotta just focus on the here
Can
and
you
now.
do
someone
branching out.
remind me what this movie
Oh, I can
was
remind you.
about?
Branching out.
Oh, it's
they
where she's
do a
doing the
DNA
project?
test, and it turns out 100%
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
guy's daughter.
Yes.
He didn't
Yes.
realize it.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out the family's amazing.
Yeah.
They get along great.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a rock
Yeah, yeah.
star.
Yeah.
And they
And he
they
stays in
figure
town.
out the
Yes.
deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is where it
yeah.
all went perfectly.
It
So,
couldn't have gone more
This
perfect.
movie is not good, but I'm looking up on that board, Bran, and it's definitely better than the bottom. It's in my opinion, it's better than Shifting Gears.
Oh, I like when you say it because I agree.
I have it probably in that.
Say it
Don't get
again.
weird about it.
Say it again.
I have it somewhere. I have it somewhere in that. Currently, I don't think it'll stay there. I have it somewhere in that Big Fun Maybe 6 category.
Okay. Okay.
I'd maybe-
Listen, where you at, Bry Guy? Are you okay with it going ahead of Shifting Gears?
Yeah.
What's
I
the
remember,
Scottish love scheme? Couldn't tell you about it.
That's where
oh.
she does a design for the label.
Yeah. Remember,
and
they
the
don't
mom
have
isn't saying,
Canva.
you didn't watch that one.
They don't have Canva over
right.
there in Scotland.
I think that branching out is better than Scottish Love Scheme as well.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I would have it.
It's a good spot.
Yeah,
Big Fun, maybe 6, right in the middle.
right in the middle. We'll see if it stays.
2.3, right down the middle. It is. Look at that. It's 1, 2, 3, right in the middle.
There's no zero, number 0.
Right,
That's why that makes sense.
A Whitewater Romance.
Dumpster Fire.
Cindy Busby, I love you so
Oh
much.
my gosh, we
I
love
love
Cindy
you so
Busby.
much.
Yeah.
We haven't had you on the show in a long time. We'd love to have you back.
Not after this.
I
She
would
will not be
100% put this at the top of Dumpster Fire. So ahead of Easter Bloom, but I would have it in Dumpster Fire nonetheless.
There's no way it's better than an Easter Bloom.
I'm just telling you what I mean. Like,
I think that it is.
I think it's definitely not as bad as we would agree. It's not as bad as Gilded Newport and Love on the Right Course, right? Okay, so
Yes.
we're really splitting hairs. Bri, where would you put it in those 3? Taste of Love, Easter Bloom.
I'd have it above Easter Bloom.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
but
go.
remember, you love A Taste of Love. You have a
I
taste of
do.
love.
I know, and I lost
let
big
me-
on that one, man. Yeah.
Let me,
This
take
is a weird
okay.
time to bargain. There's
I'm
18
just saying.
movies on the
I
board.
understand. Let me tickle these ivories.
Okay,
Here are my ivories.
Let's put it below A Taste of Love, so A Taste of Love is higher.
it's nothing.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, I see what
Yeah,
you're
now
saying.
we're boosting up A Taste of Love.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
In the process,
I love
boosting
that.
up my Easter Bloom.
Yeah, and your
Yeah.
ego.
It's tea time.
But the thing is
Y'all?
that movie's not going. Like there's a mess.
It's still in. I think it's
It
still
just
going to end up
looks
in
good.
dumpster
Yeah.
fire. But A Taste of Love. If we do
you're
that,
right, yeah.
there's a world where Taste of Love.
Time out.
You're right, man.
You want Taste of Love higher? And you think moving this is going to do what for it?
Well, it puts
The more movies that are
Otherwise-
behind A Taste of Love, the
The
more
better
likelihood
chance
Taste of
it
Love
has.
might
it
move
just
up.
looks good.
It looks
It
good.
just looks nice.
You're doing it because it looks
But remember,
good.
the more movies that are behind it, the more
Yeah.
the better chance it moves up to bad.
But
bad
do you
at the
think
end of the
it?
day.
Do
on
you
its
think
way up.
Taste of Love is better than Easter Bloom?
Yes.
And you think it's what?
But
movie
he
do you
lost
think-
that battle.
big
What
time.
movie do you think it's better than?
He thinks it's better than an Easter Bloom, worse
What
than A
movie
Taste
on
of
the
Love.
board is the highest movie? I know we can't move it. I'm aware. What movie do you think it's better than? What's the highest movie?
I
you
like
think
that
it should
Aaron
get?
just kind of keeps
Should
moving
go.
it around. How about
It's a
here?
visual medium.
Yeah, you got to watch it.
What-
Which
where-
one is that? This
Taste
one?
of
White-
Love.
Yeah, Taste
Where
of
would
Love.
you put it?
Oh man, I think I had that up in Standard Feels.
What?
I had a great time with that movie.
Good grief.
Think about all the
It doesn't
coffee
matter.
wasted.
It doesn't matter. Tell us where to put it. All these movies are
Yeah,
bad.
put Whitewater
Who cares?
behind Taste of Love, so let's boost up Taste of Love.
Great.
It looks wonderful there.
Great. All right.
Taste of Love's
We
moving on
all
up.
win there.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
we do.
We
Yeah.
all win.
Win,
there.
win, win.
Okay. These are the worst movies of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, it's
All
tea
right.
time.
Grappling here.
Family practice.
Practice.
Oh, I hated this movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
hated
don't
this
know
movie.
what this movie is.
Oh, so
What
this
is
way
this?
she has a small practice.
It's family practice.
right, and
in the name.
did he pass out on the? Yeah. Oh, it's yeah.
It's-
I don't
Is
know,
Cindy
man.
Busby in this movie?
No.
Oh.
Here's what I would
let's
say
see.
is
But what's that movie where Cindy Busby's dad died?
different. Haley Dean. Yeah.
Oh, that from like years ago. Got it.
I would have this movie. Not
Not in the ranking.
We
I
did
would
watch
have
it this
this
year,
movie
though.
as
Didn't we?
great movie.
better than The Locket, worse than Niagara. That's where I would have it.
I'm not really recalling a lot.
I
about
could
this
maybe
movie.
pop it one more up ahead of Niagara. That's about where I think it should go with the current list that we have. I think it's real bad, but those 5 at the bottom are tough.
It's really tough for me to chime in here.
Yeah.
As someone
I'm not
who
remembering.
it's a fever dream.
that
at
probably
best.
is not great.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I guess you're right. It doesn't bode well for it, does it? And I guess, yeah.
I'm wondering how the Locket got his eyes. Guys, how did Long Lost Locket find its way?
I think it was a numbers.
meander
it was a
its
numbers
way
game.
up the list.
It was a numbers game, I
Yeah.
think. Boy. I guess.
Yeah,
put
put
it
it
a
there.
place
Can't
as any.
argue
Great.
It.
I don't
Oh.
remember it.
Bad,
I don't
bad,
remember.
bad.
It's not so bad that I remember it for
Yeah,
being bad
yeah.
like some of the other ones. And it's, Brendan Penny is never going to be hard to look at,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I really like Brendan Penny. So
I
maybe
think
it's a
that's
little
where it goes.
disrespectful to have it
I think
that
that's
low.
where it goes. Well, I mean, it's
All
going to
right.
move.
Oh,
Ooh,
good.
you know, we
Penny,
got
where you at, buddy?
Brandon, what do you think, bud?
We lost him?
So
Man.
no.
We lost.
So,
No
so it's
again.
not going anywhere.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Hey, I want to talk about Everything Puppies anyway.
Yeah, man, please.
I mean,
Everything is puppies. Everything moves when you're part of the team.
Everything Puppies with severe weather warning.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a good movie.
And the girl we just watched. And Head Over Heels.
Rebecca Dalton?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Rebecca Dalton.
Very cool.
Man, we're treading real heavily in terrible movies right now. I think on dogs alone, you just throw me off here as The Locket is really high. And I don't know what to do about that because that Locket movie is trash.
You could talk me into putting everything puppies ahead of One Bad Apple. I'd be open to drinking that sauce.
Yeah. I think it's worth
Do
it.
we want to go higher?
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, sure. The beginning of Bad for now.
Yeah.
Lock it at the end.
Because here's the thing
is,
I'm going to be straight honest with you. This movie we're about to talk about, I think, is worse than Everything Puppies. The movie with Andrew Walker and the Bees.
Yeah. Where were they?
Is brutal.
Malta.
It's
The home of
brutal.
Popeye. Yeah, Popeye's
Come on,
Village.
man.
Absolutely.
I love you, A-Dub.
Dude, this movie's not good.
Love you, buddy.
I will tell you this right now. I'm not going to win this battle. I get it. I already know I'm not going to win it. This movie's worse than Easter Bloom.
Let's play around with that idea. I don't hate that idea.
Really?
I can smoke that.
You're going to let A-Walk go that low?
I'd let A-Walk go that low in exchange for Tea Time going up.
Yeah. Oh, that's all you care about. You're
I'm
not
just
trying
playing a
to do
game
anything
here.
else.
We're just having fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to rank the movies in the right order.
Could we get it below Taste of Love, maybe? And then we're both happy.
I think we could do that.
I don't mind that at all.
I
I'd
think
sacrifice an
Can I
Andrew
be
W.
honest with
Walker.
you? That's where I would put
Great.
it.
Perfect.
Everyone's
Look at us.
happy.
Middle of dumpster tire.
Great.
I love that. Dumpster tire?
Dumpster tire.
Dumpster tire.
It's a tire. We found it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
I want to tell you. It was on fire,
What's
too.
this?
Oh.
Tip line mystery.
Oh, with Chris
Oh, she
McNally.
works on the tip line.
Yeah.
I want to see another one of these.
I
we
like
did.
this one. I like this, I think,
This
more than
has to-
Crimes of Fashion.
This has to. Whoa, are you serious?
I
Big
love
fun,
this
maybe-
movie. It was so fun. She was such a blast.
Yeah.
McNally was like in his element.
right. Yeah.
I
Real
did
good.
enjoy it. I was thinking it was going to go at the top of Standard Fields or at the bottom of Big Fun, maybe 6. But now that you say that, Brand, I like it more than Shifting Gears and Scottish Love
Yeah,
Scheme.
you're right.
Okay. It's better than Branching Out.
I think it's better than Branching Out.
Anything that gets
Dude,
something ahead of
I think
an
it's better
Austin
than
movie.
Sense and Sensibility. I think those two movies are
Together?
a real pick 'em. I just love that the Crimes of Fashion had a great twist in it.
Sure,
And then
sure.
I think Brooke was really, really great.
She
in that
was
movie.
great in that. She
But
was
I
great
mean,
in that.
Very cool poster.
I like
too.
it there. That's where I am.
Yeah, right after Crimes
You
of
okay with
Fashion.
that?
Yeah, I
Okay,
like
I'm
that.
okay
I
with
remember
that.
that being a
Do
lot
it.
of fun.
And again, out of principle,
Yeah.
never subject us to Austin Month ever again, and I'll be happy. And anything that helps push that agenda forward, I'm here for.
All right, buddy.
Off your podium there.
Well, I mean,
You're off your podium.
I'm off my podium.
This guy's against the Austin agenda.
The Austin agenda.
The female empowerment agenda. He's against it over here.
It's every month with you.
Hey, this next movie, right? I know we're going to argue about it later. Right now, it's one,
Oh,
though,
my
right?
Lord.
It is better than Blind Neighbor.
Savoring Paris is one right now.
Better than
Favorite
Blind
movie,
Neighbor.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies of the year, for sure.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Did a
It's
great
the
job.
best that one of these movies has done it being just a standard one, a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
This is the best version of it that we've had
So
on here by
good.
a mile. By a mile.
There being a 1-2 punch of Bethany, Aaron Krakow, it seems right. Those two are
Yeah.
able to do something and elevate
Yeah.
the work more than most.
Greek Recipe for Romance, on the other hand. Hey, do you want it before we do that? Is it break
Let's
time?
take a break.
Let's do it just real quick.
We'll be right back here on Take the Hallmark.
Take the Hallmark.
Take the Hallmark.
On follow.
Tickling those ivories.
It's got weird there.
Happy fall, everybody. Hopefully you're doing well today. We are ranking movies. We're having a good time doing it. We're arguing. We're dealing.
Wheeling?
We are
Wheeling,
wheeling
even?
and we're dealing.
Yeah.
And where are we? Like a halfway? We halfway there?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
About
3,
That was a
Right
fast
there.
half.
6, 9, 11, 13. No,
Fast.
not quite half. We've done
Okay.
8 or 9. We got 13 more. So
Almost a third.
there you have it.
A Greek recipe for romance.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. Lockett is once again playing tricks with my head.
I think we can all agree this is the worst of the travel month movies, right?
Yeah.
It's worse than 2 Scoops of Italy.
Yeah. I think if you're going to put, of the rest of these movies that we have left, I only have, I tell you back, those Christmas movies are going to throw us all for a loop.
Oh, that's where fights will take place.
Yeah.
Clear the
because
desk.
then you're going to have to choose I'm just ranking movies, but you're going to choose if it's important to get tea time up or to honor your beloved tradition of liking crappy Christmas movies.
I've really put myself in. I've backed
staked your
myself
claim
into a
to
corner.
Amy Teagarden in a way none of us should. and now you've got Christmas movies to deal with that are bad movies.
You got to admit, though, it's a fun bit.
It's a fun
We're
bit.
having a good time.
It's a fun bit.
Greek Recipe for Romance is not good.
It's not good. I would say I would have it in between.
I think it's a dumpster fire, personally.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Better than Lock It. I mean, worse than Lock It.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes. I think Greek Recipe for Romance is worse than Lock It. I don't think that's true of Two Scoops of Italy, but I do think it's true. But I would be willing to have it right behind Lock It in Bad 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 Bad.
Really?
But it's going to go down. It's going to drop. Standard Fields has 4 movies in it.
Yeah, that's right.
I liked Love and Honey more than Greek Romance.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, Greek Romance is really bad.
Yes.
I don't know.
I
now we're in this situation where if you're going to put it below one, we're going to put it below both. I think you guys have established
I liked
that.
Whitewater Romance more than
You did.
yeah.
I think
You want it back there.
There's
bottom
no way.
three.
They live
Brand.
stream on the Rapids. It's pretty fun.
no. I think it's
That's true.
I think it's above Love and Honey. Love and Honey was absolutely egregious.
Oh, man. I'd
He was
rather be
great.
in Malta.
He lifts rocks.
He
That's a
lifts
great
rocks.
point. That's a
Right.
great point. Andrew Walker lifts rocks.
Yes.
But the
Shirt
movie
off,
kicks
lift
rocks.
Yes,
The
but
movie's
what does
terrible.
what does this movie do?
Not that.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'd
I
rather
got
This
so
movie
more
puts
grease.
people in front of a green screen
Guys,
all
this
day
is-
on location.
We're like splitting hairs.
I'd
here.
rather
Put
be
it
in
where you want to
Malta
put it.
than
But
Greece.
below
Great.
Andrew Walker in
Great.
his arms.
It's in.
Great.
It's locked
It's done.
in. Locked it
Locked.
in.
Lock it.
Two
All right.
scoops.
I have 2 scoops above Niagara. I actually nope. Love and Jane, is that the Allison Sweeney Jane Austen movie? I have it above. I have 2 scoops above Love and Jane, and maybe even above One Bad Apple, and maybe even above Everything Puppies. Weirdly enough,
So standard feels. Should we start filling that
I
out?
like it in standard fields, and
Okay.
I think there's you could argue better than Betty's. Not better than Crime Time, but yeah, I think you could argue better than
I think
Betty's.
Betty's is better than Crime Time, so I'm fine with whatever you want to do
There
there.
we go.
Brian, where are you at?
Yeah, I like that.
You like it
There's a
right
harsh
there?
line after paging Mr. Darcy where things go downhill really, really quickly in this list.
Crime Time. Yeah, but I like Crime Time because you can say that, right? It's
Yeah.
Crime Time.
Yeah, it's
And
just
that's
not
fun.
a good movie. The killer's given away immediately. The chemistry between the leads isn't good. It's just bad.
But she was good.
Sure, whatever.
She was a great lead.
She was.
She's the star there.
Yeah.
Why are we arguing about that movie? Well, it matters now.
Yeah.
It matters now.
Here we go.
All right, Falling Like Snowflakes, The Roz, and so Rebecca Dalton. Is it the year of the
Is
Dalton?
every movie just Rebecca
it?
Dalton?
Is
I think that.
Falling Like
I think that is.
.com.
There's 3 movies on the board, huh? Everybody's looking it up. I don't have to.
Rebecca Dalton, big year.
So far, yeah.
Rebecca Dalton.
About that.
Crushing
like snowflakes.
it.
What do you think, guys?
Oh,
Is there a rule we can't have 2 dumpster fires with the same
it's not a rule.
male?
It makes it better. Everything Puppies is not Rebecca Dalton.
It does make it
It
better.
does make
thank
it
you.
better. Wasn't the year of the Dalton.
Who is
Uh,
that? Who's that Rebecca Dalton wannabe?
Pascal
Hutton.
Lemos.
You got
Yeah.
it. Lemon
Pascal
Really
Lemon
good.
Yeah. Love. I love Pascal Lemon Kitten.
In a puppy movie? Are you kidding me right now?
Amazing.
What in the world?
That is not.
Oh, you can't do it on this one.
Yeah. Nope.
Falling like snowflakes. Oh,
this-
boy.
I've been going first
Columbus.
every time. Do you guys have any thoughts without me helping you, or?
Yeah, I have thoughts on it.
All right, go ahead, man.
I got it.
I don't have it as a dumpster fire, I don't think.
No, I don't at all. I have it above Everything Puppies.
I have. This is my favorite of the Christmas movies that we
Great.
watched over July, and it's not even close.
Not even close?
It's not even close.
Operation Nutcracker?
This
In
is
Boston,
way better than
at Logan
Operation.
at that nice
Oh.
airport?
Falling Like Snowflakes, I would have ahead of One Bad Apple, right below Everything Puppies. So
Yeah,
I'm fine with it
well-
above Everything Puppies. That's fine. I don't care. But I mean,
Rebecca Dalton's better than the Lemon Girl. So,
The
right?
kitten?
Are we sure Lemon Girl's not in Falling Like Snowflakes? I like Falling Like Snowflakes there, ahead of Everything Puppies.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
that's where it, in my opinion, belongs. Yeah.
All right, Operation Nutcracker.
Yep.
I think Operation Nutcracker is one of the 5 worst movies I've seen.
Oh, I had a good time with this one. I had a real good time with
I
this.
did too.
I
so.
mean,
All right, great. Where do you guys want it?
Standard feels to begin. I mean, just to get it on the board for me.
great.
I mean,
Let's put it ahead of Lockett. I think you like that. You like it ahead of Lockett. Now that you're looking at the board, you're like, why is Lockett there?
Standard feels.
yeah, that's
And
real.
Bram wants it in Lockett.
You have it below Snowflakes?
I'm just talking right now. I do have it. It's my least favorite of the Christmas movies.
I think it's clearly you don't. It's just the Boston of it all for you. That isn't even Boston.
No, it was. I think it
Yeah,
was.
I
fun
would
time.
go lower than that. I would actually boost your girl tea time, but I would be more than happy to boost.
Interesting.
I would be more than happy to get.
Oh no!
I mean, if you're willing to play with me on the next 3 movies, you can get tea time right out of bad.
Brett, he could back out of that real easy, so I wouldn't take him at his word
I'm
there.
not willing to back out. I just like the Easter Bloom has a few scenes that are filmed like have stark contrast of color in their filming, and I remember those 3 visual scenes, and that is more than I can say for Operation Nutcracker on a Berry, Vermont Christmas.
And I would just say this: in the spirit of the resurrection,
Yep.
The Spirit of the Resurrection.
I'm okay with
You're
that.
going to be wrong either way here, which is the best part.
Well, I'm interested. What are you wanting to do? Let's talk this through. What are you trying to get to do here?
I'm just trying to rank movies.
Yeah, you said with the next
So
3.
trying to have a good time.
You were trying to.
Well, what the reason I say the next 3 is because if you're willing to put one more of those below, then you're going to get to move Easter Bloom up.
Oh, interesting.
That's why I thought you would care.
Sure, you want to do that,
Yeah.
Dan?
But remember, if he does that and you want to back out all your nonsense, you're more than welcome to. So if he decides that he wants to play games like this, then all of a sudden you can start doing the same thing and start moving all those movies you have ahead of it back down below it to keep tea time down there. And I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, we could move. We could move to send a message.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, sacrifice tea time.
Yeah. So
Sacrifice tea time.
yeah, so I'm just telling
You
you right
never
now.
sacrifice tea time. You always say it's high
Good time on the.
But I'd put it behind Lockett there. Put it right there in front of Lockett, I mean.
I
That's where it
that.
belongs.
That's right. I like that. That's
Yes.
good.
That's slow.
Sign.
Babu,
Well,
that's
no,
full.
it's currently
right now.
full. It's not close.
Well, so anything that we do there will cause a shift.
That's right. Yes.
In
A
the
shift in the universe.
In the universe.
Which,
You'll feel it.
considering how many movies we have to fill in the top 3 categories, and those are coming, I'm not really worried. There's definitely 3 more no-brainers.
Let's
going
talk
on.
about Sunset Delivery. This is a tough one.
It's a bad movie.
It was a bad movie. It's still the gang.
It's still the
good
gang.
to see them.
Yeah. I think it's better than Love and Jane. I haven't bet. You didn't watch it.
Whereas I did not. I listened to your review. Honest review.
Honest review.
Honest
I
review.
think
We
it's
got the
better
chord
than.
in
But
there.
Erin can rank this with us if she
It
wants.
sounded like it was not. It really disappointed.
I mean,
across
it's one
the
of
board.
these things where literally these 4 people on screen are the only good thing about this movie. It is there are a few fun speeches in the movie, and that is the only reason that I would have it as high as I would have it, and I would have it. I think that's fair.
Standard feels. The
You
bottom
haven't
of
had
the
a falling
category.
like snowflakes?
Yeah,
You spent the weekend with Marcus Rosner, and you're going to spit in his face like this.
correct.
Marcus
I'm with
Rosner,
you.
our guy.
Our
Still
guy,
our guy,
our
Marcus
guy,
Rosner.
our friend.
Who's hung out, whose body pressed you.
But we're not doing it. Then why is Love and Honey so low? Andrew Walker's done more for us than anyone.
That's what I'm
aside from
wondering.
maybe Palaha, and it's in the bottom
But
5.
he's also
We're
super
not
high in
doing
another
this-
movie.
We're not doing this based upon what actors we like.
I'm just
You're
throwing
not?
out.
Seinfeld's a better movie.
I'm just throwing out things to make people think.
I mean,
I'm not
shifting
sharing.
gears would
Aaron?
lead you to believe.
I'm not
thought you
sharing
had something
thoughts
to say,
here.
no?
I'm just.
trying to picture Marcus Rosner in a sign.
Imagine that.
Marcus
That
in
would
a
be a
sign
nice time.
sealed body
I
pressing.
like it where it is.
So we're putting
And-
Sign Seal Delivered and Standard Feels at the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very
we
Remote
go.
Christmas. Let's talk about how it could make its way above shifting gears. I think there's a path.
Yeah, let's
I
talk
think there's
about
a path.
that.
All right, so-
a pathway there.
What's the pathway?
There's a pathway there, and let's talk it
I'm
out.
listening.
I know that, Dan, you have lost sleep over how high shifting gears has gone.
Can I
and
tell
I
you
think
this?
that there's a way to get shifting gears down to standard fields, but we have to start now. If we're gonna get there, we have to start now.
you're gonna start a whisper campaign?
I
Let's
feel,
start a whisper campaign.
I feel pretty
Hey, come
comfortable.
here. Come close to me. Tell Dan to put it above shifting gears.
Put it above the shifting gears. Is what I heard.
What I'm hearing off the record, mainly through whisper channels, is to put it above shifting gears. What I would say is this movie's utter trash.
Oh.
And
That's
if
harsh.
you will put it in dumpster fire, you can get tea time up. And you ready for this, Bran? You put it in dumpster fire, you move tea time up, and that moves falling like snowflakes up to standard feels. You get a Christmas movie higher, you get tea time higher, and you put that garbage movie where it belongs. Everybody wins.
It's interesting what you say. It's interesting what
Everybody
you say.
wins.
I still want to just talk through the possibility of it going ahead of
The
shifting
only way-
gears. I'd like to talk it through. I'd
Okay.
like to talk
Yeah,
through.
let's
If there's
hear it.
anything that I can do for you, I scratch your back, so you scratch my back. To get that movie into Big Fun Maybe 6 would be the highlight of my career.
Yeah.
And I'd like to play around with
but
you.
also-
and
You're trying to peak
But
here?
also, like, you're trying to get tea time out of dumpster fire.
Listen, priorities change.
plan.
Here's what I'm telling you right now. is
Priorities change.
Obviously, I can get outvoted. This is not the best Christmas movie. Falling Like Snowflakes is. There's a way to get it up to standard feels where it belongs. And that's by putting Vermont Christmas in the dumpster fire category and moving Easter Bloom up, which moves Falling Like Christmas up. And coincidentally, also
of Love
moves
moves up.
Operation Nutcracker up higher as well.
Everything moves up.
Everything moves up. And it leaves the possibility that if we throw maybe a in there, that Taste of Love will move up as well. But you got to start right now. The only way to get Taste of Love out of that category
$15.99.
is very Vermont
3
Christmas.
payments.
Right. Keep going. Right.
No.
Whoa.
Right.
No, you
After
don't have to
Whitewater.
start there.
After
You
Whitewater.
don't.
Right there.
That's too far.
Right there.
That's
Dan's
too
gone too
far.
far.
All right, let's talk about it.
Okay.
What?
Fine. You're
Where
not
do
getting
you,
Taste of Love out without this. This is the only way to get Taste of Love out there. I'm just letting you know right now. Go ahead.
what do you want to do?
Vermont. I didn't like the Vermont Christmas. Having it low is
All of this works.
I
Everybody
can't
wins
have
here.
that above the other 2 Christmas movies.
Everybody wins. Done and done. You want to just
Listen,
behind
I
Taste
know.
of Love?
Listen, my letterbox is public.
You want it just
and-
behind Taste of Love? Or do you want it lower? Like I do.
Right, oh man! All this Andrew Walker talk
Do
in my
not.
head.
Don't
right there,
put it.
right?
No,
Right
don't
there.
put
That's
it below
perfect.
Greek.
Right there.
No,
It's done
no,
and done.
After
no.
Greek.
You
Don't
get
put
no.
it below
It's
Greek
done.
romance.
It's
Don't
done.
put it below Greek romance.
Okay, you're fine with there. Okay, great.
I
Done and
yes,
done.
yes.
Brand-
I'm
yeah,
fine with
yeah,
that.
It's done.
Yeah,
All
right
so
next to our buddy Andrew.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That category is full.
Closed, yeah.
But we got a couple of. We got more movies that can move them up.
Yep. Sure.
Jazz
do.
Ramsey's a bad movie, right?
Jazz Ramsey's a bad movie. The dog disappeared.
The dog's gone. All
The
we care about is
movie,
the canine.
we were the movie Canine Mystery.
That's right, yeah.
Barely about the canine.
Correct.
This was the body in the attic, right?
Slightly confusing
Yeah.
mystery.
Yes, the body in the
We had to
floorboard.
talk it through.
Floorboard, yeah. Up in the attic, though,
Yeah.
a 3rd floor.
I would have this personally above Operation Nutcracker. However, I get the feeling that you guys are going to have it lower to move your faves.
you know
up,
what?
and
I
that's
had
fine.
it in bad as well. Maybe that'll move down the locket, right? If we
It would move up, falling like snowflakes.
yes, it would. Which everybody kind of wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm okay.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Okay.
No, I
With
wouldn't
that?
mind
And let's
at all.
pop that Jazz Ramsey right there in after the
Okay.
after the locket.
After operation,
After Operation, yes. And then that moves.
just see how it looks. Try this
and
on for
then
size.
move falling like snowflakes up. I love that.
Standard feels. Rosner, happy for him.
Yeah, Rosner gets a move up.
Our friend.
Feel good about that.
Body pressing
All right.
that movie
There
up.
we go.
All right.
All right.
okay.
Should we take one more quick break?
Okay, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got 6 more movies to place, and then we got to figure it all out from there.
We're gonna figure it all
It's
out from
very
there.
serious stuff. You can hear it in my voice. We'll be right back here on Deck the
the
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Welcome back.
It's getting real here, Brand.
The Whisper campaigns have been running a full muck here in the studio.
A full mug, not a half mug. Got a half mug.
2/3 mug.
Extra calf.
Yeah.
Are we ready? These are but we're about to get to 3 of the best movies of the year.
Yep. Good thing we took a break.
Yeah.
We're fresh.
Yeah.
Minus the muck.
June Bug.
Speaking of muck.
Yes. Junebug, based upon what we have up here, is in real movie territory right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Not based upon what we've yet to rank, but what we have up on the board.
Yeah.
I think it's
Juniper, get on up there.
Juniper Lee. Juniper Lee, get a real movie territory.
Yeah.
I think that's where it goes too.
Yeah.
I like American
Right
and Austin
there.
more.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like
No,
American
that's a
and
good
Austin more.
one.
That's where it goes.
Take our word for it, Brand.
Yeah, trust me.
Trust us on that.
I'll explain how books work to you later.
No, y'all like they're gonna do it again.
Austin month?
They're gonna do it again.
Because
If we're not
you think it
careful.
went
You think
so
if we
good?
move Junebug ahead of American and Austin,
They
they
won't
won't
do
do it
I think
again?
it helps the odds.
it's the least the most
so.
you could do. The least you could do.
I
least
think
you
that
could
there
do.
is a possibility that if we all commit to making sure that no Austin movie.
I'm going with no. It's a better movie.
It's already
the
a
Taylor
real
Swift reference, the fun time travel. It's a better.
I just
movie.
wanted to be when we get to February next year and they do it again. Don't come crying to me.
I mean, at some point, Jane Austen only wrote a few novels. I think we're gonna.
Yeah, that's really going to stop them.
Yeah,
I think we're in the clear.
Once.
Yeah, I think we're in the clear.
And it worked for them.
Let's go to my dreams.
They'll pick another author.
Yeah,
it's just hogwash. Y'all are like, don't come talking. I'm taking a month off.
I think.
Please.
Sub.
Please.
I think My Dreams of You is the second best movie we watched all year. And I think it's the second best movie.
Yeah.
I think it's the most creative and the most
it's like 1 point.
Unique. But Savoring Paris by just the performance of Lynn's alone.
I disagree. I think the premise takes it over the top of the performance, but I understand what you're saying. Personally, for me, it's the best of the year, just solely based off of premise. I thought that her performance was great in it too. The dream world.
Yeah. The song was really bad at the end.
The song was bad at the end.
Think about how good the ending of Savoring Paris was.
Sure.
The cheese metaphor, the whole thing. Think about how the song at the end of My Dreams of You didn't work. I will say Dream Central was the most creative thing we've seen all year. I just think Savoring Paris did something different. She actually did. There was an actual love triangle, and then they did stick the landing, and you have Joy Lynn's doing her thing.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I like it.
Listen, it's not a huge gap for me.
No, not at all.
Now we got a couple of weird ones before we get to the close here. Costa Rican wedding.
Yeah.
I
mean, we got to give props to the fish here.
Yeah,
gotta give props.
I
to
think
the
it's
fish.
ahead of I think it's ahead of Crime Time.
Where's Crime? Oh, Standard Feels.
I think it's right there. That's where I think it is.
Much respect.
Yeah.
You okay? You're right there.
You're right there?
Oh,
you okay, Brand?
Gosh.
What?
I don't think it should be there.
That too high?
Where do you think
It's
it should be?
too high.
Okay. Where do you think it should be?
But let me guess. Below Easter Bloom.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way.
It's probably an interesting spot, actually, below A Taste of Love. Weirdly enough,
Whoa,
that's
now we're talking.
calling out to me. I think
you can do
it's.
that. Go ahead.
I think it's.
I mean,
It's in a
those
good
bottom
spot.
16 movies. One Bad Apple. Love and Jane, Bran. Love and Jane.
Oh, you don't have to talk to me about that.
Listen, the Niagara
lot of
movie,
stuff.
like I get it. The Costa Rica movie is ridiculous, but like Costa Rica, the fish and Chris Russell, come on.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than One Bad Apple and Love and Jane and Everything Puppies. Like that's my thing.
Let's put it below Crime Time.
I hate Crime Time, but if you want to do that, that's fine. If that's the hill you want to die
sure,
on.
man.
I'll die on
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
Sure.
Great.
Right in
die
the middle
on
there.
it.
And it stands out. It
Yeah,
pops right there
it
in
pops
the middle.
right in the middle. Right in the very middle
Yeah.
of the whole tapestry.
That's
I love
right.
it. All right, now we're talking about
Ooh,
your girl,
Nelly
Amy
knows.
Teagard. I don't know. There's something about this movie I really did enjoy.
Pascal did a really cool thing.
It's
in this
listen
movie,
for
though.
as bad as the mystery was how good her performance was.
She was so good.
And
She was
also-
great. She made
You're
a
right.
character.
You're right.
She did a really fun
100%.
thing. Our boy Cavan was as Canadian as ever, and it's endearing.
You've sold me. I'm willing to go as high as above One Bad Apple.
That's pretty good.
Right?
I'm willing to give you one bad apple.
I think it's better than One Bad Apple. That's where I've got it. It's still had a really terrible mystery with a terrible killer.
Yeah.
But the style of it was really great.
Yeah. Yeah, the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, not happy with the resolution there.
Kind
The ending.
of not happy with where Romance with a Twist is. I think Paige and Mr. Darcy is just better than Romance with a Twist. But nothing we can do about that now.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough break. You all right?
You've seen so many things.
Yeah, that's interesting. So everything puppies will then move up to standard fields. Is everybody okay with that?
Oh, boy.
Was your girlfriend.
And that means
Romance
that
with a twist. Guys, what have we done with Shifting
That's
Gears and
interesting.
Romance with a Twist? Those two
those
movies
are real
interesting.
high.
Would you guys like to revisit Very Vermont Christmas? I think if we get ahead of it and we put
that's
it
not the one
above
to
Shifting
revisit.
Gears.
Wait, time out. If you want to revisit a movie,
I gave you the chance.
I think you look at Costa Rican Wedding and Falling Like Snowflakes, and you put both of those right above Scottish Love Scheme. And that solves our problem. And maybe even get Shifting Gears down where it belongs in standard feels. Take those two movies and move them up. Give Rosner a bump.
Rosner bump?
The Rosner put one more over
So
the other way.
call it.
There you go. and then move Falling Like Snowflakes.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
No!
See what it looks like.
I don't like it.
But go
That's
down.
too high for Costa Rican.
But we have to do what we have with the movies we can move. We can't move Romance with a Twist or Shifting Gears. And you and I both know those movies are too high.
I don't know squat.
Dude, I'm trying to get a Christmas movie in Big Fun Maybe 6.
That's not my problem.
Okay.
My problem's Costa Rica.
We still have to get more than one up there.
Then let me play around with some stuff.
Well, there's a movies
You're hogging the play.
I'm not hogging the play.
Let's talk it through. Can I talk you into? Let's see. Let's open up the old eyeballs here. Oh, it's interesting, isn't it?
What's the problem? Which one is it? Costa Rica?
Costa Rica's a problem. It shouldn't be in Big Fun Maybe 6.
But is it? Do you think it's worse than Romance with a Twist? Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You think it's worse than the Paging Mr. Darcy?
Well, that's you can't ask.
You
You
Austin?
can't bring this
Okay.
into
Fair
this
question.
conversation.
I'm just saying. Look, yes, I'm not disagreeing that those two movies are too high. My problem is Shifting Gears and Romance with a Twist are.
We really messed up.
We messed up big time with
We
those two
deserve
movies.
what we deserve this.
Yeah,
this is
we
we
deserve
go. We
this
deserve.
quagmire of doing this
Look what
every
we've
third
done
of
to-
the year.
Okay, well then, can we? What should we? Can we revisit Two Scoops? Can
That
we
movie's
revisit that?
real bad. The gelato, the frog, the guy that sits down.
Yeah.
That movie's way higher than it should be. Costa Rican Wedding's way better than that movie.
Man.
I think even you would say so.
I'd rather watch Costa Rica movie than
Yeah.
Two Scoops of Italy.
On the Fish's performance alone.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
We don't have to do this. I just think I think it solves some problems.
This doesn't solve any problems for me.
Well, how about this? Can we do this? Can you move Shifting Gears down, and then let's see how we rank these other two. And after we do that, then you can move them wherever you want still, right?
We're getting so far removed from where it was, though.
But you can do whatever you want with it.
I understand.
None of our movies are locked. I just love
But the
seeing-
further removed we get, the harder it is to go back.
I love seeing Shifting Gears and Romance with a Twist down there, and it just feels right.
I hate it.
I don't really care, how we get there. We're within reason. And also, to be fair, with Magic Lemon Drops coming up,
Well,
all these movies are moving down.
It's true.
And it might move down. You could talk me into moving Costa Rican below Scottish Love Scheme, and then that will drop it back down.
Let's get Magic Lemon Drops. I got Magic Lemon Drops third.
I have
Ahead
it-
of Blind
I
Date
have
Book
it
Club.
fourth. Brian,
I had
pick.
third.
You have it third. Great. Third it is. Easy. Done.
Monday book
What
club.
performances?
So,
What
now-
performances?
Now we got a problem.
What a great.
Lemon drops.
The problem is you're going to have head over heels in the top 15, top 10,
Oof. That's too high.
because you loved it.
That's too high.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think it's a dumpster fire. I think it belongs somewhere in that those middle two categories.
Yeah.
In fact, the problem is, once again, I'm looking at Shifting Gears and Romance with a Twist going, I don't think it's better than Page and Mr. Darcy, and I don't think it's better than even Crime Time or Signed, Sealed, Delivered, but those two movies are not good.
You think it's worse than Easter Bloom?
I personally,
Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
no, I don't.
Okay. Brian, do you?
I'd have it behind Nellie Knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you
Between
have it
the-
higher.
You're
Ahead
the
of
one
one
that's
battle?
highest on it.
I'm
You're
just
just trying to do
seeing
stuff.
what
Yeah.
the
Just playing
possibilities.
around.
I'm just seeing
Yeah.
where the
Yeah,
board
yeah,
lies.
yeah.
That looks fine. We can probably call it.
We got to move it. So we got to move Nelly. I don't mind moving Nelly up. This is going to sting, but it is what it is.
Okay, I like that actually. Is Pascal? I feel like deserves that.
Yeah,
Pascal.
I
She
agree
gets
with
the
that.
Rosner bump.
The reality is if I could take Shifting Gears and Romance with a Twist
Yeah.
and move them to the back end of standard feels, it would help me so much. But
But,
we can't do that.
Well, the
Guys,
way that
high.
you would have to do that is by moving Two Scoops of Italy up, Signed, Still Delivery up.
yeah, and those movies aren't good. Those
Okay.
movies are worse.
So then be happy where
So
it is.
it is where it should be.
I'm fine with listen, we can move them two scoops up. We can do that. That's what you want to do?
I think this is it. No, I don't know. Two Scoops of Italy is a real bad
was right
movie.
Yeah, it was
It's
there.
right there. I think Betty's Bad Luck is
Crime
maybe
Time.
better.
Maybe.
See, now Costa Rica's too high. And you knew this was going to happen. You said, let's do it, and then we'll get there when
Well,
we do
really
it.
goes
We want
above
to put
it.
a Christmas movie, the Christmas movie ahead of it. Move
Yeah, I
it
do.
behind
Yeah,
Snowflakes.
Yeah, I sure do.
Like Snowflakes ahead of it. I'm fine with that. Is that is
Christmas
that compromise
wins
good
again.
enough? Great.
You're
like
not
it
gonna let
better
me
than
do it.
Scottish.
You're not going to let me do it.
I'll let you go one more.
Okay.
Scottish is fine.
Swing Scottish up.
Go one more.
Scotland looks great. That's
Go
all I
one
got.
more.
No
Next
way.
to Tyler.
Go
The
one
Fish
more.
and Tyler
No
together
way.
again. Look
Fish
at
and
that.
Tyler
movies
should be together.
Those movies are both trash with dynamic performances in them, and one of them has the Fish working way harder than Tyler Hines was working in a more scenic film.
His
Completely greaseless shirt.
his
that one.
jumpsuit bag's
Yeah.
a different pal.
Yeah.
that paint's
Those
not gonna.
hands, those are mechanics'
I'm
hands.
good locking this.
Are we good to lock it? Let's
I'm good
talk
to
it.
lock
Let's talk.
this.
Let's do it.
Let's talk it. Let's talk it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do it.
lock it in.
Let's recite it.
Recite it.
Starting from worst, working its up way.
Any word. Brandon, say any word.
Pick a word.
Starting from the
It's
worst.
time with words with Brand. Brand, say a word quick. Hit me.
Heresy.
I
Let's
love
start.
this game.
Let's start from the worst and work our way up. We're starting at dumpster fire with the worst movie of the year, which is Love on the Right Course.
That's right.
Let's give it up.
Yeah,
All right.
round of applause.
Golfing in Romania. Let's go.
Followed by Gilded Newport Mystery, Whitewater Romance, A Greek Recipe for Romance, Very Vermont Christmas, You perverts.
Yeah. I don't think you know what that means.
Love and Honey, A Taste of Love,
Yeah.
and An Easter Bloom. Can I interest you in Jazz Ramsey going down?
No.
What about Operation Nutcracker?
No.
Well, Family Practice. None of us remember that movie.
No. Read the next line, Brand.
Bad.
We've been here
Bad.
45
And then I
minutes.
already offered Head Over Heels. Okay.
Yeah.
An Easter Bloom. Bad. Legend of the Lost Locket, Jazz Ramsey, Canine Mystery, Operation Nutcracker, Family Practice Mysteries, Falling in Love in Niagara. Is that the name of the movie?
Yes.
Thank
guess.
you. Love and Jane. That font is so weird.
It is.
Yeah.
One Bad Apple, Hannah Schwinson. Head Over Heels at the top of that bad category. Heading to Standard Feels. Nellie knows those mysteries. Everything Puppies. Signed, Sealed, Delivered. Legend of the Three Males Things. Betty's Bad Luck and Love. Two Scoops of Italy. Crime Time. Free Fall. Paging Mr. Darcy. And leading the charge in the Standard Fields is Romance with a Twist. Head up to Big Fun. Maybe 6.
This is unreal.
Shifting Gears. Costa Rican Wedding. Scottish Love Scheme. Falling Like Snowflakes. Branching Out. Sense and Sensibility. Tip Line. Mysteries. Crimes of Fashion. Like leading the charge there. Heading up to real movie territory. Here we are. The 8 best movies of the year so
I
far.
love this list. I think we did right
Junebug.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
An
where it
American
counts.
Austin. Curious Caterer Foiled Plans. True
You clapped the whole time?
Justice. Blind Date Book Club.
Blind Date
Magic
Book
of
Club.
The Magic of Lemon Drops. Oh,
My Dreams of You.
My Dreams of You. And the best movie of the year so far, Savoring Paris.
Wow.
What a list. What a time. Locked it.
Very good.
We did, everybody. Congratulations. We'll share this link in the description, and you can make your own list and then take a picture of it, share it with us on the social medias, and we'd love to see them. What are your thoughts? How do they differ from ours? Where do you have tea time? We're all wondering. We're all going to find out. Let us know. And we will be back tomorrow with another one. Until then, may we the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.